Good morning. It is July 3rd, Thursday, and I am going to hike the Tatoosh Trail, the one on the south side. I think it's the south side. Anyway, so I'm going to try and get as far up as I can. The last two times there's been snow, so I haven't gotten too far. That was last year. It was late spring, so of course there was snow up there. So we'll see how far I get today. Don't want to lose my trail legs because I still want to do some PCT stuff. So here we go. Here's a new blowdown that wasn't here last year. So I gotta get through this. All right, got through that one. Look at all these beautiful trees and shade. It is lovely, lovely. And steep. Very, very steep right here. First scent of the forest right here with the sun warming it up in this section. Oh, that's amazing. More steps. I just came to this viewpoint and there is Mount St. Helens. Can barely see it, but it's there. That's where I'm headed, way up there. There's the cutoff to Tatoosh Lake. There she is, playing peekaboo. First glimpse of her on this trail. Wow, it's a tough trail, but this is the reward. Amazing. I love Washington. And the wildflowers are out. So pretty. And a little higher up now. Nice. Oh, and there's Mount Adams. I think I even see Mount Hood way off in the distance. And I see the Cowlitz River. There's Mount Adams, and I think I see Mount Hood, and then the river, and Mount St. Helens. I remember this camping spot from when I was up here in 2016. I've been wanting to see it ever since. Great spot, great views. Holy cow. I would not be having a fire up here though. That's not too smart. Look at that. Mount Rainier on one side, Mount Adams, Hood, and St. Helens on the other. Holy cow. And the Cowlitz River. Nice spot. There's the Goat Rocks, with still snow, of course. Oh, pretty. Oh, goodness. There's Packwood. Oh, this is as far as I got in 2016. I didn't have GPS map, so I wasn't sure exactly where to go. I mean, obviously I see the trail over there, but it looked like there was another trail too, so I just hung out here and actually climbed this big steep hill, which was treacherous, but the view was amazing. So yeah, here we are, and I'll just keep going. But I think, if I recall, there was some campsites down here. That is actually Old Snowy and Johnson Peak way over there. Very cool. And there's Packwood and the Cowlitz River. That's the climb I did up in 2016. Oh, it was awful, but the views were incredible. From here, it looks like the trail goes across, or the snow is on the trail. Looks a little sketchy from here, so I will definitely have to check it out when I get up there. Sounds like some pretty water coming up here though. Well, here's the first of the real snow. And it looks like it is melting underneath, of course, from the warmth of the soil. I don't really want to step on that, but the trail's just right there. So, I don't know. I'll try and get over without stepping on too much stuff. I actually made it over without post holing. I did slip a little bit, so micro spikes are definitely recommended. Let's go up here and see what's going on with this snow up here. I don't think I like the looks of this. There's no boot holes or anything, and it would be a pretty good drop if I fell right into the boulders. So I'm gonna see if maybe I can climb down and around and figure something out. Either that or just go back and have lunch somewhere. We'll see what happens here. So as I'm assessing, I believe I could get down below the snow and then up the other side of the snow. However, I'd have to go back down to get back over here. And that part is the scary part to me. Going up isn't too bad, but it's the down. So I've decided I am not going to get to Tatoosh Peak today. Again, this is the 5th time I've attempted to get up there, and again, I'm not going to make it. So I'm gonna head back and find a nice spot to have lunch, and it might be at that camping spot, so we'll see. It's pretty breezy up here, kind of breezy, a little cool wind, but when you're hiking it feels really good. So off we go, heading back. All right, so we got through the other patch of snow. I didn't even slip, kind of kicked in my heels. Anyway, I'm very disappointed, but then I'm also realized I'm glad I didn't do the Sierra, because of that little section made me nervous. I'm sure the Sierra has much more involved. However, there would be boot tracks on the Sierra, on the PCT. So anyway, that's the update. Gonna head back and have some lunch. So this is what it looks like going back the other way. Pretty. There's St. Helens. This is a lovely spot. And there's Mount St. Helens. Mount Hood way off in the distance. Mount Adams. Packwood. Butter Peak. The Goat Rocks. And Tatoosh Peak. Must be up there. Oh goody, I finally see the road. I'm tired. My knee hurts like the son of a gun, and it hasn't hurt in a whole year or more. So don't know what's up with that. Must be the high elevation in a short amount of time. So anyway, the car, I see the road. Yippee!